Perfect. Yes, boys, how we doing, man? How we doing? How we doing? Let me just shoot these links in 2 secs. Of course, his phone is so close to Diane. Of course, it is. A bit of a not a crispy morning, to be honest. In terms of the charts, I wouldn't say it was nice. Late London was nicer. After the kill zone, it did tend to have those nicer positions. GU and EU moved lovely off the DTO today for the continuation. Pretty similar to yesterday, to be honest. Just continuations most of the day, boys. That's what we saw. Sorry for the week, sorry. So continuations have been the most favoured opportunities, definitely, 100%. In terms of news, we've got USD in an hour while retail sales looking bullish. So we should really see EU and GU come down soon. This was EU off the DTO. Let me get these in. EU from the DTO was absolutely perfect for the continuation up. But New York should be expecting a downward move. That was more sort of the London move. But yeah, in terms of New York, I can definitely see us having those sell moves, especially retail sales being bullish. Really gonna push EU and GU to the downside. Yes, boys, what you saying? Yes, Ryan. What you saying? Yes, Chris. How would you trade a New York session? If I'm being honest, me and Lou used to trade a New York session, right? We traded a New York session for a couple years, man. And what we used to trade was Silver Bullet, which worked well. I mean, the reason I stopped because I wanted less trading times and I saw most of my profits during London. So I just got rid of New York. It wasn't that it was unprofitable, it was just I honestly wanted to keep everything so simple. Just so I can focus purely on one thing. In the future, if I want to trade New York, I'll probably, you know what I'm saying, I could go down that route. I probably wouldn't, because why the fuck would I? Do you know what I mean? The way I trade now is, in my opinion, absolutely perfect. I've never felt so brave in trades. Psychology's never been so good. So whatever I'm doing right now, if I'm being honest, I'm more than happy to do. But in terms of New York, what a good way to trade is obviously still follow the fundamental bias. Normally you will have news in the afternoon, of course. Yes, V got what we saying, my boy. Hope you're well. So realistically speaking, depending on the fundamentals, continuation or reversal. But normally we do see a day of AMDX or XAMD. So if we have the AMD, no one saw a thing. Yeah. So, but again, if you know it's going to be an AMDX day, how you'd see this is the accumulation and you'll see the manipulation. So you're either getting in a distro or continuation, right? Or XAMD, of course, you can have the other schematic. Oh. XAMD, okay, where you're having that continuation or reversal through Asia, and then you're sort of getting in after that manipulation. This is when we'll sort of have a reversal. Normally when we see London trade as the accumulation, give it a little bit of a manipulation, start, end of London, maybe start of New York, and then that's when you see the distro for sort of the New York and PM session. In terms of today, it does look like we've got AMDX, so you are more looking for reversals. This was a bit more of a London trade. This was at 9:30. What I'd be looking for in terms of New York would be the shorts. Couple of reasons why, right? We've got news coming at NY, I meant RS. And we've got retail sales, okay, which is really important. Those looking to be positive for the dollar, positive for the economy, positive for the dollar. So we should see EU and GU come to the downside, which makes sense, right? Further narrative, accumulation was through London, okay, look at London. Look at Asia, look what Asia did. Yep, big distro. Look at what London did, more of an accumulation, right? Or a bit of a manipulation here as well. So an accumulation during the session and like a sort of an 8. Was it 8? Yeah, about 8 o'clock manipulation of those left highs. So basically what I want to see here is price to start have this reversal. Can't see many catalyst points. In terms of law of effort as well, for an example of that buy there that we had, this is from London session, is we're just not moving in these buy orders. The things about having buy orders without it moving, it normally means that the effort is on the opposite side. Especially if we can just measure blatant law of effort from this fucking from this candle here, right, to this finish this candle, and then in regards to the range in between there, right, between, okay, let me just make it more simple. This high to this low, how long did it take us? An hour. And now from the next candle's low to where we are now, 2 hours and 45 minutes. So in terms of the effort, we're more looking for the sell side, which again follows my narrative of the market. And yeah, I think the shorts will be definitely preferred, especially where we're at. I mean, I'm not saying the market's selling off, but I would be preferred for those shorts. I would be preferring those shorts 100%. Am I still on YouTube, or have I gone off of there? Have I come off of YouTube? Let me double check. Let me come out of studio. I'm still on, sweet, nice. So yeah, the session indicator, boys, is one that we got made for us. So if you want to get this indicator, it's not public. Just drop me a message, and I'll get you in the Discord where you'll be able to find a link. But yeah, so what are you boys mainly looking at anyways? But yeah, session indicator, sorry boys, I was just texting Stu. What's the daily candle feature called? Are we talking about these candles on the right of me? Are we talking about these ones? We're talking about these. These are my 4 hours. Daily candles. I think that's what you're on about. No man, boys, just a light reminder. Yeah, I don't trade New York. Okay, I don't trade New York. None of these trades I'm taking. I'm a London trader. I have been trading London session for many years now. The reason why I jump on here is purely just to help you boys out. So feel free to ask me any questions. Personally, I'm not trading because I don't trade New York. I keep myself nice and tight with the London sesh and keep myself high knowledge in that. Does not mean I don't know the narrative of the current market as well as how the news is going to affect the markets. So I still have a real good understanding, but know myself I'm not placing trades. Just so I can tell you boys that straight away. In case you boys are here for fucking something that I'm placing. I'm personally not placing anything. I've been in trade since London. Would you recommend it's been this long to close it? It depends what trade, K, though, because if you're asking for a lot, right, then you know what I'm saying, you probably are going to get an inefficient trade. But doesn't mean you should be getting out. Send me your trade on Discord, bro. Send it to my DM it to me, or just send it in the chart chat. Or you're a member, so chuck it in the trading floor or something, bro. And I'll have a little look. Is it the short? Is it the EU short? If it's the EU short, I reckon that's lovely, mate. I would say those are massively favourable. Especially with the news coming out. I mean, the thing is, we got news. It depends if you want to be in that trade for news. Normally you wouldn't, obviously. So you would prefer to close it. But I am more looking for these sells. Hopefully we can see that bullish dollar. We've taken out Friday low liquidity and also 5 minute. We've had some trade throughs. I can really see a reversal happening soon here, to be honest. Why's my old lady calling me? Hello? You alright? Why is that? Yeah. They're in Guy's car. Left them in there. Ooh. Oh dear. Well, I'm gonna blame it on you. Oh, you've already blamed it on me. Oh well. Touche. Touche then, eh? Um. Well, what's she saying? What, she fuming or what? Alright. I. Oh, alright, but that's my bad. Today, later. Alright, now I've got to go, man. I'm working. Let me call you in a bit, yeah? Alright. Love ya. Women, man, they love a phone call, don't they? Love her, but did you take any trades London today? Nah, bro, I did not. I did not take any trades during London. Few reasons why. Look at Asia session. Holy shoo! In the past, I've learned to stay away from Asia sessions if they've distroed like that. What that also shows, what I explained at the start, is the XAMD schematic playing out, which normally during London you get more manipulation. So that's why I tend to try and get myself away from it as much as possible. That's my main reason. Asia liquidity is not really what you want to be getting in when we've had a big distro. You guys know my main strategy is Asia liquidity. You still smoke or own in Thailand? No, I still smoke, bro. Of course. In GU long since 2 days ago, around 3R, I think I should hold. Fucking hell, 2 days. 2 days. Send me your trade, Nathan. I'm assuming you're in the Discord, mate. If you're in the Discord, just send it into the chart check, and I'll have a little look. When did you get into it? Is it a London session trade or is it a New York session? 2 days ago, so you got in on that on Monday. And that's the thing as well. You'll notice that EU, not GU. Okay, I'm pretty sure EU's moved out. But we've not been trading outside of this prior week range yet. This whole week we've not managed to move that much anywhere. This is pretty much the movement we've had for the week. This is Monday. Now today, this is Wednesday. Look at the week we had last week. Huge distro. Not even last week, man. This is Friday to this is like Wednesday to Friday. So you can see how the market's just having that bit more of a correction week. We're still getting huge market uncertainty because we are seeing. Well, we had that huge rally up, which was banging exactly what price wanted, but now we're getting that retracement move. So we are getting slower price action. So this is a week that you are probably going to get less amount of trades. But this is the thing, man. If you're not a conservative trader, bro, if you're actually one of those guys that actually can't even bear to not place a trade, you start jumping in some random trades you just shouldn't be in. Bear man do that. I don't know why. I don't know why so many people can't bear to not be in a trade. It's actually crazy how many people just have to be in a trade. It's like you're constantly trying to get that dopamine, man. Oh, cheers, Stu. But you know what I mean? If you're someone that gets in a trade, they mad shouldn't have. You're literally just chasing that dopamine, which to be honest, lads, you bare need to get rid of if that is you. Let me just get this announcement out there, boys. What indicator are you using right now? My own one, bro. Yeah, this is Euro USD. We're currently, I'll be honest, you don't really want to be getting anything before the news. We've got that news in like 13 minutes. So what I would say is you don't massively want to be getting the markets yet. We're more going to be looking for post-news trade. But let's just see if it's the right narrative that we are looking at, which obviously is the EU and GU to the downside mainly, dollar to the upside. Yes, Corey, what we saying, my fucking Corey. My Corey. That's what we're talking about. That is exactly what we are talking about. Here we go. Perfect. Cheers, Stu. Nice one, bro. What you said about my chart idea, just send into Discord chart. Lovely. What chart check, yeah? Let's have a little look. Boys, feel free to just send your chart into chart check in it and just get me to have a little look on it. Is this EU? Oh, GU, nice. I would say at the moment, I reckon to be fair, I reckon those GU sales are quite nice, especially because the short-term inflation coming down, which does signal a possible cut. I think that's nice. Let's go on GU actually. We don't have anything on the 15. 5's already moved a little bit. Oh, we can just see this pure accumulation. This is the thing. I wouldn't be looking to get into sales now, right? Be careful, boys. Wait for this manipulation to happen because I feel like it's going to happen. Look how Asia session ran. Sorry, look how London session. I call it fucking Asia session. That's how much it's been moving. Look at London session. Look how cumulative it is. And let's take a leaf from our own book, right? Let me just come up here. If we normally trade Asia session, like this is how most of us trade London, right? You probably trade it different, but let's have a look. Yes, James, what we saying, bro? Yes, CPM, my fucking cousin. I hope you're good, bro. Say for an example, right? I've got my Asia session, cumulative, right? We have a little manipulation at the end of it, and then we have a nice distro, right? Obviously, that being on our London session. Okay. This is what we normally see. It's a bit bigger, so it's actually a bit more. Can we move? No, we can't. But what we're getting now is pretty much the flip side, right? What we're getting is the complete opposite. We're getting London move like that, and now we're getting Asia move like this. Okay, so really, see, let's act the same way, right? If we go back here, keep that as okay. I'm gonna have to pretty much redraw it now. So the way we should act, if London is if London is accumulating, we pretty much should be looking at New York to manipulate, right? The exact same as what we normally try to look for in London session. So what I'm drawing here, bro, is this right here is just an accumulation, right? Accumulation of price for London session. So this here is London session. Tell you what, let me put this back on. This is much better. This is London session, right? So this is currently the price action we're getting. And then we'll be looking for the manipulation during New York. So it's pretty much the exact same as what we normally look at. But it's literally just the one being manipulated now. So that's pretty much what we're looking at. Plus, we've got this news in about 20-30 minutes. So these shorts are definitely on. But again, what I would say is just be careful with the manipulation, right? Because I've got a feeling we could definitely come up before coming down. This news could have a pop to the upside. God knows. It might not. But yeah, manipulation is always needed. We've already had a manipulation of this high. So this is why I want a few confirmations. But again, you don't want to get in when there's news very close, right? You just don't want it. I'd rather it run without me. Do you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. You'd rather let it run without you. But yeah, I'll say it's nice, bro. GU short's nice, but I'd say maybe just give it a little bit of time. Because again, don't want to get manipulated, man. It's the last thing you want. Yes, Quimera. Are you trading NQ or Forex? I'm currently trading Forex, bro. I analyse most markets because obviously, as a lot of us know, pretty much all markets affect the FX market, right? Nasdaq, it will affect Forex. It will affect it will affect the dollar. Even other indexes, Chinese indexes, will affect the dollar, especially right now. So yeah, I look at all markets, bro. So whatever you trade, I'm more than happy to have a little eye up on your charts. Yes, Tommy, what you saying, bro? How do you know if we're gonna have a reversal on GU apart from news? Really, I mean, realistically, it is just news. That's really what you want to be looking at. If you're seeing a shift in price, it's normally a fundamental reason, right? There's going to be a reason why prices move in a certain direction. It tells a story. The charts tell a story of the fundamentals. That's why the fundamentals are so important. Like for an example, why did EU trade straight to the upside this week? Last week, sorry. It's purely because we had a very weak dollar for pretty much the whole week, near enough. So you trade that narrative. I'll just be looking for price to continue, right? But on a day like today, yeah, we can look at gold, bro. Gold's hitting all-time highs again. So I'd honestly just say there's no... You don't want to get in at all-time highs. You want to try to get in at after it's retraced a little bit. So in terms of gold, I wouldn't say... Oh, am I quiet again? Sorry, bro. My bad. Let me go closer to the mic. Yes, Hulk's what we saying, G. Is it risky to trade with Powell speaking later? It'll be risky later, but it's not gonna be. You ain't got to worry about right now. That's not gonna affect the markets right now, so you ain't got to worry about that. The more the worries are retail sales. That's what you want to be dodging. We got that in about 35. I'd say mainly shorts EU, boys. Again, short EU, short GU. This is what I'm looking for this session. Looking for no price to come to the downside. Just do with the flame hearts. I'll be by you. Don't know why you guys shorting. Well, feel free to explain, bro. So I'm saying I've just explained why I'm looking for shorts. Just go for like 3 reasons. So feel free to give me a reason why you're longing, man. It sounded like I would hear you twice. Do you have 2 mics on? Oh, I might do, bruv. I might do. Is that better, YouTube? I just turned. I should be alright now. My bad. My bad. What's best thing to invest in trading 2212, bro? I've got money in Tesla and Netflix. Tesla's taking a chop on the money. I'll be real. Tech stocks, bro. Tech stocks are booming. Chips are booming. I'd say tech and chips are still where you want to have your money at. I wouldn't say Tesla, but I'd say definitely. Alright, sweet, Tom. Cheers, bro. Appreciate that, man. But I'd say, mate, bro, tech's where it's at, man. Tech's where it's at. I literally call this accumulation pre-London. Absolute game, Stu. Yo, mates, what up with UK elections? What do you mean, bro? There's UK elections. I didn't even fucking know that. Are you in shorts and waiting for news to come through? You know me, Tomek. I don't trade New York session, but I would say the favoured positions are shorts, but definitely after news. Don't be that knobhead who gets in before, man. Don't be that guy. Oh yeah, the local elections. I don't really fucking get into all that. Well, as soon as I said that, oh, that's quite weird. It says stuff like that. Get info of the UK local elections. If you say the word, I think it just actually comes up. It's pretty cool. Oh, well, I can actually get some info. That's lit, bro. What the fuck? Local elections. Local election Thursday. First, make it appear to show the vote in a number of different contests across England. Which areas are voting? Should I close EU before news? I would say it's okay, dog, bro. Like, I would always say this. I'd rather the market run without me than get in when there's news coming, right? Because you don't want to get spreaded out. The news could go the opposite way. Analysts could have got it wrong, and it's not worth it, man. Especially if you're in profit, man. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. You already take the risk of placing a trade. You're just adding way more risk. you know what I'm saying? You're just adding way more risk by doing it. Bro, what are those WTO and DTO on the chart? First time seeing it. It's a daily tropen and it's weekly tropen. So yeah, cheers, Tom. As you can see here, bro, we see a lot of movement of these levels, right? These levels, I don't use price-based bullshit, but I'm not trying to get taken off this shit. I don't use a lot of time-based levels. In terms of equilibriums and stuff, I always use time-based. Always time-based. I use a range equilibrium, but I mainly use time-based equilibriums, and these are the strongest. And also key levels. They're key levels of price, right? This news won't move much, but you break even. The thing is, it's just not worth it, bro. It's just not worth it. Thing is, at the end of the day, if analysts get it bare wrong, which has happened in the past, you'll hit stop loss, and you'll hit stop loss for more than what your stop loss is. It's just not worth it, man. It's just not worth it. For what? Percent profit, maybe more? It's just pointless, man. Just close it. Just close it. I'll be honest. The last thing you want is like worst case scenario is actually peak. Worst case scenario is losing your account, really, which can happen. But yeah, weekly tropen and daily tropen are key level points of price, right? Key points of price, which refer to daily tropen is 12 a.m. New York time, which is midnight New York. And here we have lots of orders, lots of stop losses, lots of orders, mainly stop losses and TPs and stuff, time-based stop loss and TPs. Price comes to the DTO pretty much every single day and reverses off with a wick. I promise you, pretty much every single day. It's actually nuts. Feel free to go have a look, like, feel free. If you want this indicator, boys, pretty much what it is you get a watermark, so you get all that stuff at the bottom. Put whatever the fuck you want on top. Friday range, so the Friday higher, Friday 50, Friday low. You get the weekly range, prior week higher, prior week 50%, and then prior week low. And then you also get obviously the weekly tropen and daily tropen and the sessions. If you want that, just give me a shout, man. DM me and I'll send you a link to the Discord. You can find it in the Discord, boys. I'm trading US 100, US 30, and S&P 500. Nice, bro. How you doing? I hope you're shorting. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope you're shorting. Definitely seeing a pop down in the indexes. Not European. I know European we're still down as well. European not as bad though. S&P's down quite a lot. I'll say NAS is probably the nicest one. At the moment, it's been moving quite nice, bro. Just search up ICT everything on TradingView, bro. Just search up ICT everything on TradingView. What you mean, bro? What the hell do you mean? Expecting bullish EU New York sesh. What you saying? I'm bearish, bro. I'm looking more for the shorts. USD up. Watch what it looks like by the end of the day. I guarantee. Ooh, seems pretty sunny. Are you sure? I'm short majors, bro. Yeah. I'm short majors. Maze, do you see EU coming back up to that 15-minute fair value? Let's have a look. I don't know, man. It could do. We haven't actually gone to the 50% yet, so we still got month room for it. But yeah, I want to see a very similar move to yesterday, to be honest. That's what we want to see. Taking a bit of a leap, mate. It's going down to part-time at work to get days off midweek to trade. Wasn't getting any days off, so the jump. Hopefully, the same challenges pass sooner. That's what I like to see, man. Do it, bro. This is what I said, bro. This is what people should be doing, man. This is what everyone should be doing. If you actually want to trade, right, give yourself the time. Like, I'll be honest, as soon as I gave myself the time, I did the exact same thing. I went part-time. Well, I was in Collie and I had a job. So I ditched off Collie, got a different job. Less time. Didn't really go out and that. Weren't earning much money, but it's just a fucking journey. Literally just got to pretty much suffer before You know what I'm saying? Nothing good comes with. It literally is an indicator. Wait, what's that? I'm currently typing everything ICT into trading view. The indicator, but I'm just gonna have to ignore this guy because I can't bear to read those. I'm in sales. What do you think of it? I think good, bro. I think nice. But what are you in on though? What, EU or GU? I'd say right now you don't really want to be in the positions though, man. Like for me, I would really wait for news to come out and then start trading. It's just a lot safer. I'm a lot more of a safer trader. Safer trader. Sounds bare weird to say. You man say that. That sounds bare weird to say. But yeah, I like the idea of sales. Close for 1%. Perfect, man. Perfect. Now you're not stressing. Do you know what I'm saying? Now you're not stressing. You're happy. You got your 1%. Like I say, boys, all you need is 3, 4, 5% a month, and you're fucking good, man. Do that consistently. You're profitable to most people. But yeah, lovely stuff. See, and that's one of my traders right there. Boys, you're already risking enough trading. Bearing in mind that you're already risking a lot. Don't add more risk to yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? Make sure you. I've always said this. Don't bite your fingernails off whilst trading. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. It's just uncomfortable, man. Trading's already hard as it is. Yeah, but on evals, it should just risk it. Now, not if you're not profitable yet, bro. If you're not profitable, why would you just aim to get funded? In my opinion, you shouldn't just aim to pass a challenge to get funded. It might sound stupid to people, really, at first glance. Yeah, market's proper consolidating. But I'd say the best way, if you're not profitable yet, the best way to trade a challenge is trade to be consistent. Don't trade to pass the challenge, right? Because if you pass a challenge, I'll guarantee you're probably going to lose it anyway. Because you're not yet profitable. You haven't proved to yourself yet. The reason for challenges is to build your confidence, really. Build your confidence. That's why I've always said, just grab a 10k account, bro. Grab a 25k account, whatever it is. Grab a small one. And then start trading it. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyone else who's trying to view crashing? Now, mine's cool, it seems. Mine seems cool. I've been in EU shorts from top to the hole. Nice. You're on the right side of the market. My opinion, I've already just said this to K-Dog. I don't like being in trades 30 minutes before or 30 minutes after news, right? You've got spread widens. Last thing you want to do is get slipped out for just literally just opening up. It's honestly the last thing you want to see. But the short positions are exactly where you want to be. Bearing in mind, exactly where you want to be. It would be really nice to have this move happen, though. This is what I would like to see. DXY completing the CRT, and then we get EU do that little bit more of that manipulation for the London. Take the London high, and then have this move down. Retail sales, if it does come out positive, then we are obviously going to see EU to the downside. But again, this is why I say always trade after. Don't try to guess the news, boys, because listen, we ain't here sitting with all the figures in front of us, being able to work it out, right? We ain't got no Bloomberg terminal. So the best way to trade it, if you don't have a Bloomberg terminal, you trade before. If you think otherwise, good luck to you, innit? Good luck. Hey, mate, what do you think a GU will do? It massively depends how the news comes out. If it's on forecast, then obviously we're looking for shorts. This is EU, sorry, bro. Then we're mainly looking for those shorts. Core retails, obviously, is very needed in the US right now. We've had some quite negative data, so that would be nice. So we should really start seeing a move to the downside. I would like to see a manipulation of highs, just so we get a bit more manipulation from London due to the accumulation. It makes more sense, okay? Because if obviously big money's looking to sell due to retail sales coming down, they're going to look to take out the sellers, right? And where are the sellers at? Here. All the sellers are around these areas here, right? This is a droopy penis, if you didn't see. It's a droopy cock. Okay. Are you trading gold? No, man. Gold's at all-time highs at the moment, so yeah, there's no positions in the way I trade. The way I trade is a little bit more reversal. So if I was to get in longs, I want to see price retrace and then start moving to the upside. But yeah, we've seen gold at all-time highs. And again, I keep saying this, gold at all-time highs, okay, just shows how uncertain the market is. Yeah. If we got gold all-time highs, it shows huge market uncertainty. Also the same with bonds, right? If we see bond yields come down, that means bond prices are going up. Okay? When bond prices are going up, it means people are buying bonds. What are bonds? Probably one of the most safest government assets you can have. So when you're seeing gold hit all-time highs, boom. You're seeing bond prices hit all-time highs. I don't know if they're at all-time highs, but I know bond prices are higher right now. I know the yield's been coming down. Then yeah, you're looking at pretty much a market which is hugely uncertain. So this is why I'm being cautious with my trades right now. I'm being very uncertain. Just realised I didn't even put the Y. But yeah, what prop firms are you using? I'm using FTMO, ACG. I've also still got a few ACG challenges on the go as well at the moment. A few 200Ks me and Lou have got. I think we've got 3 200Ks, you know. I'm not even going to lie. I think we've got 3 200Ks at the moment. Anyone else's trading view crashing? I'd already read that out about 10 minutes ago, mate. Shut up. But yeah, this news is coming out. I'll give us, 20 minutes? So we can actually get a little bit more of a narrative for the market during the New York/PM session. Would be a lot nicer for us. Boys, if I haven't read out a comment, my bad, just say it again. Is news coming at 1:15? It should be 1:30, I think, bro. Let me double check. Retail sales is normally half past the hour. Let me just refresh. Yeah, 1:30, bro. 1:30. This is gold, mate. This is currently gold. Currently good. Do we have CRT on EU? When I was looking this morning, we had nothing. Nothing. Where's Monday? Where's Monday? No, we ain't got no CRT. G's got no CRT. CRT. No, yeah, we ain't got no CRT. DXY is the only place we got CRT. It's literally. Yeah, it was close to CRT and it would have been nice because obviously DXY's Monday. I think you're thinking of DXY for sure, but the DXY candle here is perfect. GU obviously hasn't got it. GU's had more of the distro, and then we've got EU, which yeah, just closed below, so that doesn't count as our CRT. And I feel like that does show that EU could definitely move lower because of that CRT not holding. Do you know what I mean? I was in sell on AUD USD, but I got out in a little profit, waiting for news. Yeah, I wouldn't short AUD USD at the moment, because obviously gold's quite booming. When gold booms, you normally see the Aussie dollar boom. Plus the dollar's been going down. Not a bad idea though. AUD USD shorts, I think, will be better after news. It depends really, because it should boost the dollar up, and that should bring gold down. So it will bring AUD USD down anyway, but then obviously will bring the gold price down, which will negatively affect the Aussie dollar because they're one of the biggest exporters, aren't they? So I think AUD USD is not a bad shout at all. It depends if it affects us that way though. So we'll see. USD CAD and USD are clean trades. Buy EU, sell UC. Let me have a little look at USDC actually. USDC. What the fuck? You bullish on EU today? I'm waiting for a retrace into the 4, then looking for buyers. I keep saying this, boys, but it massively depends on the news at hand, boys. Don't look to get in before, right? Just don't be stupid. There's no need to add the risk, man. No need to add the risk. I promise you, more times than not, it will thumb you. It'll thumb you at the points where you won't realise. That's coming from experience of someone that's been traded every day full time for the past 2.5 years. That's just full time, and I can tell you it's the exact same thing. I've been done out. That sounds crazy. Like, I'm not even gonna. I'm just gonna move on now. Yeah, I know. I'm looking for a trade after. Yeah, nice, bro. I'd say yeah. Again, it depends how the news comes out. If we're looking at a bearish dollar, then obviously you're looking at the longs. But if you're looking at bullish dollar, which it is on forecast to be bullish, we're looking at shorts. But again, we'll see. We'll see how it comes out. Pause. Trust, man, that come out pretty sus. That. Yeah. Which brokers use for DXY and TradingView? I'm pretty sure I use TV. I know I use Capital.com. I think, bro. Let me just double check. Yeah, I use Capital.com, mate. Some of you guys might use TVC. This might be a little bit different. You think it's okay to trade before the news tonight? Yeah, I mean, I'll be boys. There's a huge gap between half one and half six. You got a huge gap there. I don't trade New York session, so I'm not gonna say that I do or I'm jumping in anything because I'm not jumping in anything. I trade purely London session, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. But New York session, you can trade it, bro. Trust me. It's not gonna. It's probably gonna accumulate price during like sort of late New York. But yeah, what I would say just make sure you are you're being cautious. You know what I'm saying? If you are a New York trader, you do want to sort. The thing is that when you are trading New York, you are pretty much dodging news every day, every other day, every day, if not every other day. But yeah, what's the discount amount? The discount for ACG, we got a 15% discount. Use that code, boys. Riches. Plus, if we do get ACG, if we do get sales for ACG, we give away accounts in the Discord every single Friday. No, 15, bro. 1-5. Fucking hell. If it was 50, then, bro, I wouldn't even give you, man, that. You might not even deserve that. I wouldn't even give you that. I'll just keep that to myself. I'll keep that to myself in the Discord. No, 15%, bro. Yeah, man, that would be nuts, innit? 50%, bro. I'll be dropping you, man. Wait, that'd actually be lit, though. 50%. Pointless, though. That's so unprofitable for them. It's a joke. It's actually a joke. Why are we stuck on that, then? There we are. Will news affect EG? It should do, bro. It should affect EG. It's not going to affect it massively. In fact, it probably won't affect it at all. But you got to think, right? It will affect. You know what? No, it won't. It won't affect EG. It will affect the currencies individually. So it will affect the euro, and obviously it will affect the pound because it will bring investment away from there. If obviously it is bullish, or if the news is bearish, then obviously it'll be bullish for euro and GBP because you're getting money towards the dollar, right? So it won't really affect EG. It will affect EU and GU, obviously. But it will have some form of effect. It will. You do normally see it fucking ricochet off most currencies. How long has it been 10k for 40 now? I'm not even massively sure, bro. One of my Stu only told me that. Someone I know only just told me that today. To be fair, so I'm not even too sure, bro. It looks like it's accumulated on the 4 hour on DXY. Do you think it'll make a CRT on a daily DXY? We've already got a daily CRT on the DXY. We are just looking for this candle low to get swept. But that's what I'm saying. If news comes out bearish, this looks lovely. If it doesn't, then I can't see this happening. I can't see it being completed, to be honest with you. Boomy. Yeah, that's about it, bro. You trade CRT? Yeah, man, I use CRT as a confluence, higher time frame confluence. I use it from the 4 hour above, 4 hour daily, weekly, monthly. Let's get this piece of shit out of this. Alright, you're gonna have to respectfully leave. banned from the richest lives. Ain't too bad. Yeah, I trade CRT, bro. Yeah, Mac, all good, man. How you doing, bro? How you doing, man? How much fun do you have? We have 800k at the moment, bro. We've got a decent amount of challenges on go, but yeah, we're currently 800k. That's between me and my boyfriend. I'm joking. Me and my friend. Brett, can you analyse EU 15 right now? What I say do is hold up, man. I'd say hold up, let the news come out, and then we'll go for it a little bit more better, because I want to see what manipulation we get. I want to see how the news comes out. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to see how this actually comes out. We don't want to be jumping the gun with EU and GU at the moment. Last thing we want. That's a nice comment. What do I have to do to get a kiss from you? I don't know how to answer this. You have to make love to Stu first. Take that back. I'll eat deal. Fuck, you said deal before. It's not that good, is it? Yeah, I'm looking long bias right now. Fair dues, man. How long have you been trading to get to 800k? I've been trading for ages, man. But obviously, I've lost accounts, gained accounts, lost accounts. So it's been a long journey. I've been trading for 6.5 years, something like that, man. I don't really know bang on, about 6.5. And then I have been profitable for about 2.5, just over 2.5, I'd say. Done well with that. And the tariffs of trade market tariffs. Mad. But yeah, profitable 2.5. Currently 800k. Currently got 3 challenges on the go. Damn, bro, you live from this now? Yeah, man. I've been living in Australia for 2.5 years now. Well, yeah, about 2.5 years. 2 years. Mate, did you have bad FOMO on trades when you started? Yeah, man. Awful. Psychology was shit. Psychology was dead poor, man. Dead poor. Awful. FOMO, not only FOMO, and even FOMO, man. What I had was worse was not knowing when to stop. Like that was my problem. It wasn't really FOMO. It's more I don't know when the fuck to stop. Do you know what I'm saying? I never knew when to stop. But once you start learning time, honestly, that's when you actually start putting into a real concept. What does PDH mean? Is that a fair value gap? PDH is the prior day high, bro. I'm 17, dropped out at 16 to go all in trading. Lovely stuff, man. Shameless plug, but I've got a YouTube account where I go over all of my hardest moments, like dropping out. Yeah, that's good, bro. Respect it, man. Love it. Keep doing what you're doing. Nah, Jake, not today, mate. Not for me today. Huge market uncertainty still around us. What about BJ Longs? What are you trading, bro? BJ. What the hell are you trading? What are you trading, Skull? I took a trade just now and got scared it will hit stop loss and exit a profit, but ended up hitting TP. One thing I say to you, bro, that the everyone has that problem, man. Honestly, it's just not having a pair of balls in you, and honestly, everyone's like that, man. They see profit and they just want to close it. But that's what I'm saying. The reason why you have your stop loss, right? The thing is, it's just acceptance, right? You get to a point when you start accepting your risk. You need to accept what you're risking. Your problem is right now you're not accepting that you can lose 1% to make 4%. And the reason why is because you at heart you don't actually know if your strategy is profitable, right? You're probably sitting there thinking, I don't even know if I'm profitable yet. Do you know what I'm saying? You're risking 1%, but you don't know if that 1% is too much. Are you going to lose your account, or is it all right? In fact, can you risk more? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. You're just not too sure if your strategy is profitable yet. And sometimes the way you need to sort of prove that to yourself is literally just by placing trades and letting them run. Jihan, take it this way, right? You're not looking to pass a funded account yet. Although you're buying challenges, you are not aiming to pass your challenge. That's not what you're aiming to do. You're aiming just to get consistent and start getting the I'm not in the Wolf, bro. I'm at home, man. I'm at home, H. Are you in the Wolf today? But yeah, what you want to do is you want to prove to yourself that you can be profitable, right? You're not aiming to pass a challenge yet. You're not aiming to earn money yet from trading. Obviously, you want to earn money, but that doesn't come yet. What comes first is consistency. So what I'd say to you, mate, is just come back to ground a bit. Realize that what you're trying to do right now, your next goal is too unreachable. Do you know what I'm saying? Your next goal is getting past in the challenge, when that's not your next goal. Yeah, man, I leave here next month, so I wanted to see you for lunch or something, but all good. No, we'll be in the Wolf soon, man. We'll be in the Wolf hopefully next couple of weeks. Hopefully. I mean, mate, we're moving into an office, but these guys just ain't moving out. They haven't moved out yet. They had a rolling contract, so they've stayed in there for another month, which is fucking annoying. I'm assuming they've stayed there for a month because they're not out yet. What was the timeline from you and Lou getting your first payout to getting the first office at Canary? It's a good question, man. So, me and Lou got a few payouts. So the way we did this, the timeline was all when it was me and Lou got a few payouts. We got a few big payouts actually. We got our first like 6-figure payouts then. 5-figure payouts. We got our first 5-figure payout, which was nice. And yeah, the first thing we did was flew to Thailand, bro. It was like, bro, we've just actually done sick. It's working now. It's clicking. So me and Lou thought, right, let's go to Thailand for a bit. Let's get a really nice villa. First time away. Like together. No homo. And yeah, we just took that time in Thailand to just make sure we're locked in. Don't let any outside noise do anything. Also, not get too ahead of ourselves. We flew to Thailand and all we did was literally just work. I don't know if you boys remember, there's probably some of you boys in here, but the first time we went to Thailand was sort of the time where we started this Rich S thing, sort of. We started Rich S, we started actually doing the mentoring and stuff. But like that was when we first got our big payout, just like a month or a couple months before we left to go Thailand. And then we started really sort of going ham on the Rich S thing a few months after that. And then when we come back from Thailand, we got an office. About a month after we got an office, because we got another payout in Thailand. So we just pretty much just moved into the office straight, and that was dear as well. That was dear. We had to pay a lot of money to be in there, and a lot of money to travel there. But it was worth it, man. You know what I'm saying? You make money to spend it, right? I don't spend money on stupid shit. I always spend money on experiences. I always spend money on experiences. That's what we've done. What firm you use for the payouts, bro? FTMO, ACG. We had a few. We had a small little. I think we had a 50k ACG at that point. But these were times where we was aiming for loads of profits. But this is what you do, man. And this is why I can see why you boys aim for so much, because I understand it. I was doing that when I just had one funding. Because you're not really thinking, oh, I'm going to have more fundings. You're thinking, right, now I'm a funded trader. So now I can start looking at placing trades. Yes, get in. I can start looking to earn 10%, 12%. That's how I'm going to earn more money. But that's not how you earn more money. Do you know what I mean? It's not. Is Thailand expensive? It depends, man. You can do it expensive. Me and Lou fucking did it expensive. We got a pretty nice villa between us. We had a decent car the whole time. We went on a few boat trips. Went through a few islands. Did all the elephants, the monkeys. Did a lot in it. We did it. We did everything in it. We literally did everything. We probably did spend a good. I'm not sure. We was going out eating it pretty much every other night. We did a good. I can't even tell you what we did. Probably a good. Oh, I'm not even too sure. Good 8-9 grand. Maybe even more. It's worth it, man. Mason, explain to this guy. Let's have a look at this dude. So, what's he saying? Trading bootcamp. Sorry, what you saying, bro? What was you saying? My bro's poor to go to Thailand. Being a trader is lonely. My bro's too poor to go to Thailand. Being a trader is lonely. Why is Friday high there? What do you mean, why is Friday high there? What type of question is that? What type of question is that, bro? Like, for real, what even type of question is that? In fact, leave, innit? What the fuck even is that question? No, I'm joking. You're funny, man. I don't think he was even rage baiting. That's funny, man. No, because it's yesterday's high, bro. I'm looking at today's session, obviously. I can see your frustration, Skull, to be fair. Oh, we're out, are we? Up 0.2. Alright, nice. Core retail sales. Perfect. It actually come out more bullish. So this is what I mean. This is quite snappy. But we should be having these bearish moves now. We'll look for possible re-entries after the news. I don't know why I've just got a real big pain in my heart. What do you think about funding pips? I think funding pips are calm, man. Very, very, very good prop firm in terms of payouts. They've given loads of payouts. Fucking loads of payouts, bearing in mind. So yeah, no, you got to rate him, man. You got to rate him. What are you thinking for EU? Short still, bro. Again, this USD bullishness. We should be seeing this bullishness come through. On the dollar. Yeah, we've got unemployment. Tomorrow's a bit of a crazy day, actually. Target for EU, probably just EU lows, man. Have you heard of Funded X? I have heard of Funded X. I have heard of. Are they futures though, Funded X? Are they fun? Are they? Thoughts on Breakthrough Capital? I'll be honest, it just looks one of them prop firms that's just dodge, bruv. Let's be honest. Let's all be real with it ourselves, innit? Prop firm, bro. Is it a futures firm or is it FX? Oh, Forex, nice. Nice. Very nice. But what I'd say, bro, yeah, Breakthrough Capital, man, just looks like one of them prop firms, man. Just looks like one of them prop firms that everyone's been fucking done by. Let's be real. Let's all be real, innit? There's a reason why they got their couple people's face to it, or are just quite a big face in trading, bruv. Come on, man. Let's all remember what happened to TGR's team. It's just the exact same thing is gonna happen to Breakthrough. I'll put my body on it. If I'm wrong, you guys can have my body. You can do whatever the fuck you want in it. You can do whatever you want to me. I'm not even gonna go through the things you could possibly do. Yeah, that's it. 1 of 1. That's it, man. Just like that. Have you? Yeah, trust me. Yeah, no, for real. That's just what they're like, man. The thing is, prop firms like that, I find it hard to trust. The thing is, you got to think of from a business point of view, right? Is more time they're spending a lot of marketing, right? And what's the reason for that? Because they're trying to weigh up what you want from a prop firm, boys. Okay, and this is what I look for in a prop firm. I look for a firm that doesn't market a lot. Realistically, a firm that doesn't have a huge amount of marketing. Like, marketing's calm, but marketing with like actual trades and shit. I don't want to see no fucking stupid. For an example, bruv, how many people used to see Surge Traders? How many people used to see that, like, adverts of their stupid advertisement? Bruv, I've not seen them people in a minute. God knows what's going on over there. Not too sure what's going on over there. It's just mainly the way they advertise is the big thing. But what I want from a prop firm is I want to have an actual hedge fund prop firm, right? I want to have a prop firm that I know that their best traders their trades are getting put onto a hedge fund. That's what you want to see. That is what an actual proprietary arm is. It's when a proprietary arm is when there's a trader trading a certain bit of a fund's fund. So say if I'm trading 25% of a 50 million fund, I'm a prop arm of that percent of that fund. That's what I want to see from prop firms, so that you start on that low level of being on the challenge. You pass the challenge, now you're funded. You get, say, 10 odd payouts, and then they just start copying your trade to their fund. That's what you want to see from a prop firm, and this is what FTMO do. This is what FTMO do. I'm not 1,000,000% on ACG, but I know that's what FTMO do. Plus, they've got a lot of traders who work for FTMO who trade their fund. So that's why I rate FTMO highly. And that's why you never see FTMO advertisements, or you don't see massive advertisements for them. Right? Because they don't need more people. Well, they do need more people, obviously, because you want to find more traders. More traders, obviously, the better. But they've obviously already found a decent amount of traders, because they've been they've had most of the market for God knows what. When were they founded? FTMO. I say, fuck knows. Actually, type this up. When was FTMO founded? Must be like what 2000, probably like 10 or something. Oh, 2015. So they've been going for 10 years now, and they've been like the top in the market for say 10 years. So they're gonna have the best traders over there, the absolute best pinnacle traders who trade prop firms over there. Do you know what I mean? So this is what you want to see from prop firm. I don't want to see no geezer stepping out of a fucking car wearing a suit. Shut up, man. No, I'm joking. It's bang out of order, but do you know what I mean, though, man? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we've got that Euro news soon as well. We've got, do we? I thought we got the Canadian news. Oh, I know. Oh, okay, I know what Euro news you're talking about. We've got that Canadian about an hour and 15. We should see the XY continue up, so I'm still looking for EU and GU to come down a little bit further. Entries are a little bit difficult. Obviously, a lower time frame probably would have been nicer. We had this 5 minute, but this 5 minute I'm pretty sure was during news. Yeah, it was literally bang on the news time. But yeah. Are you and Lou at the point with? Are you and Lou at that point with everything? No, you never. I don't think you know. I don't think you actually really know. Like, I think all they do is they just copy your trades. Like, I don't think you actually know. Do you know what I mean? No, 100%. What's WTO? WTO is weekly true open. What weekly true open is the key point of the week's price action. It's pretty much Tuesday's open. So in terms of the quarterly theory, that is when the most amount of liquidity is getting put into the market. That's where a lot of liquidity is. And as you can see, weekly true open actually works really well. Was it EG? Oh no, it might have been gold, I think it was. Yeah, it was gold. It was gold earlier this week. Was that last week? No, that was yesterday. Yes, S, what you saying, Riff? Do you think you'll ever make a prop firm? Nah, I don't want a prop firm, man. I'd rather have a hedge fund with traders. The thing is, boys, right? The reason why people do a prop firm, the main reason, if they want to actually build a fund, is obviously for a fund. So what a lot of traders want to do, and what I want to do, of course, I'm in the space of trading, right? I'm in the space of finance. I want to have a hedge fund at some point. I want to have a fund where people can invest minimum 10 grand into. But I'm only going to do that once I've got enough good traders on my side. And the way I do that is I teach them myself. So you boys probably think, oh, you got to make money to fucking do this and that. It's actually not. The main reason why I do this is because I actually want to make better traders. I actually want to have traders trading for me. And if I teach them, I know that they're going to be profitable. I myself am profitable. But I don't want to base a hedge fund off 1 or 2 people. I want to base a hedge fund of split risk through about 10 traders. And that's when you've actually got a really good performing hedge fund. This is how banks trade. This is how hedge funds trade. Like, this is how you earn a lot of money in this world, especially in this industry. So that's the route I've been going down for the past few years now. Making myself solid as a trader, making others, so then I can have traders for a fund. Who's happy? You know what I'm saying? Everyone's fucking happy. Investors are happy. I'm happy. My traders are happy. Happy bloody days. Plus, if we can build a community along the way, man, woo, it's good. But yeah, Tommy, I don't think you actually know. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think you actually get told. I think they just start copying your trades because it will take at least like 10 payouts for them to. But that's sort of what my mind goes. Like, that's how I would run a prop firm. Obviously, I don't want a prop firm. I'd rather just a hedge fund because prop firm's good and all, but in my opinion, there's a better way to go around it. I mean, you can make a lot of money from a prop firm. Don't get me wrong, but I would just rather not. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather just have a hedge fund in my office, running in my office, being traded. That's the way I've been taught. Is just the best way. Not taught, but told. Big things, man. Always Bonnie Blue meet up on Greeting Richard's office this year. Yeah, man. Bro, I don't even know which one Bonnie Blue is, bro. They're so close together, that other girl as well. I actually can't even remember like which one's what. Both blonde girls just can't, for some reason, can't stop doing. They're actually filth, man. For real, they're actually disgusting, bro. Like even their names are just disgusting. Stupid. I'll be honest, them people are actually awful, bro. Because if you've got like a little sister or something, they're actually like the type of people you actually really don't like. I hate that shit. Or even an older sister, really, but more of a younger sort. Bonnie Blue daughter or James Charles' son. I'd rather James Charles' son, for real. I'd rather have a... Actually, no, that's... bro, that's a bare hard question, actually, man. Probably James Charles' son, really. I reckon. No, but even he was bare weird, though, man. Because he was actually, like... I'm pretty sure he was nonsense on that game, wasn't he? It was proper nonsense, I think, so... Kind of would have to go with. Put him in a shit situation, this goal. Cheers, mate. I'm not in any trade right now, that's no. Yeah, I heard Summer about that as well. Summer. What do you mean, Skull? Sorry, bro. How do you calculate risk, bro? What do you mean, how do you calculate risk? In terms of lot size? Like, how do you calculate lot size? Is that what you're on about? Use Consolidated, man. Yeah, it's just that time, bro. We've got a big speech coming on later. We should be mainly bearish, but obviously isn't going to be having some big movements. So yeah, how we go. So now we've got GU moving to the downside. Hopefully we can start seeing EU come to the downside. The lot size. So the lot size, right? The way to work out a lot size. One, just use a calculator, boys. Innit? I've actually got one on my website. Let me bring my website up 2 secs. It's a good working one on the website. But the thing is, to work out lot size. Okay, you need a few variables. So one's account size. Okay. Next one's risk in percent. Okay, so if you want to risk 1% of your account or whatever, 2% could be. Oh, don't mean to put 1%, just mean to put percent. So risk in percent. Stop loss in pips. And the last but not least one is the actual pair you're trading, because pip size are different, so you need to have the pair with the stop loss in pips. Okay, but if you go on my website, boys, you literally just type up Rich SFX, go on my website. I've got a a position size calculator right here. All you got to do is literally just type in your pair, Type in stop loss in pips, your account. Oh, sorry, and account. Oh, I did account size. Oh, yes. Your account size, and then how much in pips. You haven't got to worry about it. E.g., 1 pip stop loss. You haven't got to worry about deposit currency. That should always be US dollar. And so you just go risk, and then your lot size will come up at the bottom there. Make sure you're using a calculator, boys. I'll be honest. Make sure you're using a calculator. But yeah, that's how to calculate risk. Boys, you can calculate risk with an equation, but don't be that guy who's like, oh yeah, but I learn it out in my head or on a bit of paper. We're in the 21st century, man. Let's all grow up a little bit, yeah. Come on. You can do the calculation. Stu can do the calculation, I think. I'm joking. I don't think you can do it on top of your head, actually. If you can, I don't think trading's for you. Oh, fucking hell, I need to drop my prostate. Drop your prostate. There we go, should be better now. How do you use correct lot size? I just told you, bro. You're not listening this. You're not fucking listening. To do it manually, you have to work out your price per point, etc. It's like, yeah, trust. So long. We've actually got to work out the actual pips. You have to work out everything. Bearing in mind, a lot of currencies have different pip sizes. So if you trade like various things, it's actually a complete different equation each time, which is AIDS. Literally AIDS. You kiss dudes if you do it. Let's just say that. It's definitely one. It's definitely just not needed, isn't it? It's definitely just not needed. Honestly. I usually work all mine out manually. That's the most vaginary thing you've ever said. Do you actually? What stop loss in pips you use? It depends on your trade, bro. Again, all stop loss sizes are different because you're gonna have different trades. So again, it's all different. You shouldn't have a fixed stop loss in pips. I'll be real. Oh well. I see, Steve. I see where you're coming from. Yeah, but what I would say is, no stop loss. There's no fixed stop loss in pips, right? It's a variable that changes with every trade. You're probably gonna have some of that are the same, but do bear in mind it will change. If you ain't using Trade Assistant MT5, what are you doing? What is that? Trade Assistant MT5. Little AI, is it? Is that little magic keys? I do want to see a push towards this London loner. Right, it's a free magic keys wrist. Oh, right, yes.
We have decided that we want you to vote out number 2.
No! Oh God. Contestant number 2, you've been voted out by not me. So
it's not free. It's a must-have tool if you have MT4 and MT5.
it's amazing. I used to come to my school and one day. They call my government name. I'm like, nah. I'm Dolly. It's like 10 of these, 12 of these. They start crossing the street. I'm probably like 14, 15. So I'm with it, but it's like, damn, it's mad at these. This one, that's my son. Like, he locked up right now. That's my heart. He was like, everybody cross the street. He like, yo, you sure you wanna do this, bro? Like, just chill, bro. Asking me like, yo, bro, you sure? Like, you feel me? I'm like,
what is this conversation? Like, what even is this conversation, man? Like, there's no body to what he's saying. It's not free. If it's not free, then it's bound to be. It's bound to be good, isn't it? Okay, it's a IFVG recess then boom bearish. Looks it could definitely be. What IFVG? What time frame are you looking at for that? Because we ain't got one on the 5. Bro's watching Beta Squad. I'm not gonna lie. I saw it come up. I just banged on myself on YouTube and I did see it come up. I was like, actually, it's quite jokes. This is cold. Yeah, but if you're paying for it, you might as well pay for lifetime. Yeah, true. So. Would you buy a GJ if it's coming off the 15-minute? Never mind that. Let's have a look what you're on about those still. They look unreal though, not gonna count. They do look nice though. Lifetime of trade system is $100 down to 30, 50 sometimes. That's cold. Where'd you even grab that from? Does it do auto partials? Stu's already planning to be a bitch ahead of time, which is mad. You have no business looking this cute on a random Wednesday, my fucking G. Where'd you grab that from, H? Even shorts from AG look nice, man. What quotes on a website where you get them to you? Oh, right, yeah. Let's see if we're gonna continue this shit or not. Ooh. Alright, boys, by the way, I'm currently streaming on YouTube as well, so if you want to come see my whole screen, got my face cam on there as well. I'm butt naked, no cap. YouTube can vouch that. Yeah, news with dark shit. I think it's because we are more waiting for the news later on. Feels like that's why. What news later on? We got the sorry, not necessarily the news, but more the speech. Yeah, Pal, bro, that's it, mate. Pal speech. Alright, boys, if you're on YouTube, like the stream for me. We've actually been growing this. I keep saying this, but we've actually been growing this YouTube quite well. We actually have. Respect for the love, man. I feel like they're gonna cut rates. Yeah, they kind of have to, man. I feel like they kind of do have to. I feel like we're gonna get a cut from everyone. We've been having a divergence recently with the price cut, with the interest rate cuts. ECB are looking to cut this week. We're probably going to be cutting soon, especially with inflation coming down a bit more. GDP still seeing nice growth though, which is nice. I can definitely see the Fed cutting rates. I'm not too sure if it's going to be this decision or the next though. But I mean, we'll get a little bit more info today, which is nice. Quite important in the speech today, I'd say. That's why I feel like the market is anticipating for it. You can see the pressure is to the downside though, man. Like, since the news come out here, right? And we're still really seeing more bearishness than bullishness. We haven't actually done too much of a movement, but I would say we are still obviously favouring those sells. Again, that news been strong for the dollar. Well, not massively strong, but it's still definitely testing EU and GU, which is perfect. What we really wanted to see. If they cut rates, that's bullish USD. If who cuts rates? Depends. If who cuts rates? Because normally for a cut of rate from a yeah, wait, what currency are you talking about? And who cuts rates? Because if ECB cut, then it will be positive for the dollar. But if you're on about the dollar cutting rates, it's bearish for the dollar, because the central currency having higher interest rates is much better for foreign investment. Plus, bearing in mind the US have high interest rate, so right now their foreign investment's looking so strong. So that's why I'd say if ECB cut rates, then yeah, it's positive for the dollar. But obviously, if dollar cut rates, then it's negative for the dollar. But yeah, the ECB should be bullish for the dollar. So I reckon towards the end of the week, we put like Thursday, Friday, we are probably gonna have some nice short trades. Maybe even more Friday. What time even is that news? I know it's on Thursday, but what time is it? Is it early? Oh, of course it's midday. So yeah, New York session. New York on Thursday is going to be nice. But New York tomorrow is going to be tasty, boys. So make sure you drop a follow and join tomorrow, because we can have some nice, tasty EU trades ahead of us. They're looking to cut by another 25 basis points as well. So there, we're seeing a divergence. We haven't seen the US cut this year. We haven't seen the Bank of England cut this year. We've only seen the ECB cut this year. So we are getting that divergence, which is making the euro a bit more weaker. What firms you with and how much funding do you have at the moment? We're with ACG and FTMO, bro. We've currently got collective 800k. That's between that's between me and my brethren. Me and my broski. Me and my boy. Yeah, so EU and GU still looking to come to the downside. They're coming down pretty hot and centrally. I mean that in a sexual way, of course. Re-entries is a bit hard though, man. It's trading you a sole source of income. Nah, bro, I've got a few sources of income. I've got a few sources of income. In my opinion, trading's a very on-risk source of income. That's not even an opinion, that's a fact. So I have a few different ways of income. Plus also I only trade the London session from 7 through to 10, so I only trade 3 hours of the market. So mate, if I didn't do anything else, I would be so bored. So bored. That's a pretty sick little thing there though. Share some of us. Well, obviously, same as most people in this fucking world, ISAs. I've got a few ISAs that are currently obviously just sitting and accumulating. Got a lifetime one, and also got myself a stocks and shares one. Also, got a group mentoring. That's another source of income. I put most of my time into that, helping others really. And also a few investments as well that I've got. But honestly, me and Lou are probably looking to do some investing more soon to like small companies. But that's like what we like to do sometimes. What do you want to EU buy us? Shorts for me, bro. Again, I'm still shorts EU, GU. I'm definitely short. Gonna check it out now, bro. More Emre. By the way, boys, again, I'm live on YouTube right now, innit? So if you're on this TikTok and you're probably thinking, right, this guy actually knows what he's fucking talking about, you probably are, because I do. Then come join on YouTube, drop a sub on there, so you can actually see my full screen. Because you can only see like a little bit of my screen now, so come join on my full screen. That's where the real brethrens are at. Over on the YouTube's where the real G's are at. Four-hour fair value gap on GU, waiting for it to be mitigated before looking for longest TP London high. Let's have a little look. Are you looking at Shun 4 hour? With some nice Impala here. See if price comes down today. I reckon we could come down maybe a little bit lower. I want to see Asia's low get swept, but we'll see. We'll see. Again, the price is still pretty much just accumulating, so it's not the nicest at all right now. Beating EG since this morning. What do you think I should do? What my opinion on these points, right, boys, is always let your TP and stop loss close your trades. Okay. Because what you're doing, if you're letting your stop loss and TP close your trades, you're listening to yourself who placed the trade. Don't listen to yourself after you have bad emotions to this trade. Just keep listening to your emotions that you had before your trade. Okay? Don't act on emotions that you're getting after you played your trade. Place your trade. Okay? Because that's what fucks traders, I promise you. That's what actually makes you unprofitable, I swear to God. Your own head. Obviously it's not as easy as that though, bud, man. Like me just saying, listen, stop, let it run, because that might be hard for you. But do whatever you can in your power to let your trades hit stop loss or TP. Because again, bud, you're probably at this point, right? I'm not too sure. I don't know you. I don't know your journey. I don't know how long you'll be doing this, but I can only assume that you are learning right now, right? If you're learning, then just remembering you're still in that stage is key, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself with only getting profitable trades, only hitting TP, because that's not what trading's about. Trading's the balance between wins and losses, right? So you can have losses, but it's a matter of are those losses worth it or are they not? And if they're not, then psychologically there's a problem. If it's fine, if it went wrong but it's still your strategy, then you'll soon come to realise that that's absolutely fine. That is just what trading is. You're not going to win every trade. Remembering that is so key, because it's whenever you lose a trade, right, it's deflating. It's deflating. It just is, man. But it's just part of a strategy. A strategy has losses. Do you know what I'm saying? It just does. A lot of profitable people lose trades. You know what I mean? So don't beat yourself up for it. Nice. Do you prefer London or New York? I think London better. Yeah, I'm with you, Omar. London's definitely the best. London session is the bollocks. I'd say the moves, in my opinion, are easier to read. I'm myself from the UK, so it's just easier to trade the London session as well. I like waking up early, getting prepared, and smashing the London market, getting my day finished, and then going and doing something else. I love it. London session for me, man. Psychologically, it's just better. It does seem to be pushed off this detail. I'm still going to monitor this. Yeah, I think that would be absolutely banging. I don't know if prices are going to come that high though, that's the only thing. No, bro, I literally only trade London session. I'm only on here to help you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm only here for you guys. Boys, go sub to our YouTube though, man. We're live every single day on there. Go sub up on that. But yeah, I agree, Naya. London is the one. Look here. Look here. My boys, go sub to the YouTube, man. Links in the bio. We do all of our streams over here as well, by the way. All of our streams, all of our daily streams, so make sure you're following, man. That's alright. That's it, son. Can you tell us about what you think is going on now? Just accumulation, really, bro. With pretty much the market is just waiting in anticipation to the PM news, which is the speech from. Well, my PC's not on charge, Rev. Which is the speech from Powell. There we go. Oh, that's one of my screens. There we go. Yes, Mo, my cousin. My broski. What's good, man? What's good? I'm good, my boy. Just currently chilling. We're currently sitting on EU at the moment. We've had a bit of news come out, not really moved press. We've not really seen too much happen at the moment. Can't lie, I'm due a payout. Is it? What prop, man? What prop are you with, Mo? I don't even know. What pairs you trade for London session? EU, GU, and EG, bro. Importance of all four, of course. EU, GU, EG. The best majors, man. Best majors for London, for real. Quantecal, fuck you know. I'm on my knees praying, bro, that you get that. Have you asked to get your payout yet? Have you actually asked? I went from 9% drawdown to payout stage. Yeah, that's lit, man. I'm affiliated. Oh, that's calm, man. You're sweet then, bruv. You're sweet. Five-minute SMT EUGU. Yeah, we do. Bro, that low on EU, not on GU. What about the XY though? The XY didn't break it, did it? No. So what one did? EU. Yeah. What's the daily feature on the side? What, this one here, bro? This one. These are just candles. These are 4-hour candles. They're not daily. They slapped some mad restrictions on my account. It's like funded. That's weird. Yeah, what's it called? It's called it's this one, bro. It's an indicator. It's called ICT HTF candles by Faddy. This one here. I'll hover over it. Give that screenshot if you want, bro. Would it be a lot easier? Give that little screenshot. Mate, he's just playing about. Looks like he's probably gonna come back down again now, of course. Anytime, bro. What do you think of EG? I think EG. I say EU and GU are probably most favoured ones now. Is EG moving? Nah. Wow. Look at the accumulation we've had there, bruv. What is that about, mate? What the fuck? We had more on that in EU and GU so far, and they've barely moved. I mean, to be fair. Not masses more, have we? Bro, I passed phase 1 in 1 day, phase 2 in 1 day, got instant 10 lot. It's probably because it's higher risk, man. That's probably because of higher risk. They probably look at you and think, right, it's just risking bears. Passing in 1 day, both challenges. Anytime stones, my boy. Easter might just call it a week. Fair dues, man. Yeah, it is Easter week, to be fair. Got bank holidays Friday in a lot of places. Bank holidays Monday as well. GU looks bearish to me. What do you think? I'm with you there, Calls, mate. I'm bearish as well. I'm with you. Yeah, the risk team put you're in risk for that. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's most prop firms as well, to be honest, Links, bro. That's not even like ACG will do that to you as well. Right, that is what a lot of prop firms do. That's why I've always said conservative's the best way, because prop firms allow you to trade like that as well. The strategy's not playing out well last days, bro. Well, what strategy are you using no more? You gotta realise, man, if the strategy's not gonna give you trades all year round. It's not going to give you trades all year round, which is fine. Because this is why I say it's always a year. You always want to look in a yearly perspective, right? You always want to base your profits off a year, on sort of a year basis. That's the best way to get consistency. I'm using Age Liquidity, Sweep, and MSS plus FEG. Yeah, it's not a lot of trades there. You're seeing reversals at the moment. It's the exact same way I trade, bro. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just ignore my message in the chat. What flit? What's your biases around French? I don't understand all. Bearish, bro. So downside. Kept asking why, but he never even replied. Fucking hell. So yeah. So it's the things with the Age Liquidity. One, right? You need to know that Age Liquidity. You need to trade with something, right? Do you know what I mean? Index why you have a lot of liquidity in low. Yeah, we do. A lot of sell side. A lot of buy side as well. That's it. The thing is, and the best way to look at Asia session, right, is if it doesn't accumulate, don't go for Asia Liquidity, right? Rule of thumb, really. It's not always the case. Sometimes price could trade to the upside, but then obviously if you've moved into a higher time frame, fair value or something, then you can still get in, which is nice. That was my trade at GU last week, pretty much. But yeah, market context you need fundamental analysis as well. You can't just be looking at You can't just be looking at need that charge now actually. Can't just be looking at technical analysis, boys. Yeah, fundamental analysis is key. I say this to everyone. I say it every flipping day as well. Sorry for the swearing, man. Yeah, how much did you risk? If you're passing in a day, you are risking too much. They will put you down as high risk, which is just jarring, but honestly, it just is what it is. Alright, YouTube, like the stream for me, please, bears. Looks like we're coming up higher. But GU's keeping low. Yeah, I'm with you there, man. How did you get the ticker day and time frame at the bottom of the chart? It's my own indicator, bro. It's got my indicator and it's also got my watermarks. If you want this, bro, just drop me a message on this TikTok account and I'll send you over my Discord link where you can get this indicator. That's it, boys. Like the live, man. Like the stream. If you're on YouTube, like the stream. Drop a thumbs up, boys. That's it, you, man. Your mates come be for July 6th. It's enticable, bro. You're enticing me. I might do, bro. I actually might, Mo. 7 strikers coming. That's cold. Someone's gonna get arrested, that's for sure. That's it, bro. Just gotta play their rules. Did last time in Zante. Course you man did. Was you with T as well? Ty. Yeah, more time they do, innit? Same thing in Thailand. It's the exact same thing in Thailand. No, he's in his gym team again. He ain't really a seller, no more fair play. It's good, man. To be fair, after you go fucking pen, you actually just do end up growing up a bit. People like Yanamaz and that really still doing YouTube. Man, we're doing nothing, man. I want to see a lot of mentorship soon. Yeah, give me a shout, man. We're currently doing 50% off for the first month, bro. So give me a shout, man. I'm gonna get you in there. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh, Jesus Christ, bruv. Oh my days. Wow. Oh, mate, it's just this song's just got me in tears, man. Oh, for real, fucking hell, I went right down the wrong hole. I went so wrong, it's in my ass. Holy shit. EU's consolidating right now, maybe buy some liquidity taken and go to Asia. That's what I was thinking, to be honest. That's why I was saying no positions before news, but I'm not too sure now, because price really ain't moving, so I feel like we're just going to accumulate until that Powell news. And I would say don't get in at the accumulation, of course, but then the manipulation is going to be at that Powell speech, so I'm probably going to jump off now, boys, to be honest. I've been on there for pretty much 2 hours now. But I still want to see EUGU come a little bit lower. We'll see though, man. We'll see. But yeah, boys, I'm going to jump off now because I don't think we're really going to move, to be honest. I don't really think we're going to start. We're going to be moving. I'll probably be looking at charts. So jump in the Discord, boys. We can have a bit of discussion in there. If we are in a trade, jump in the Discord, boys. Yes, Jessica. Follow a bit. Yeah, 100%, Mo. 100%, bro. Drop me your number on DMs, innit? On Discord. But yeah, like I said, boys, you man are in trades, come chat to me on Discord. I'm still gonna be active looking at the charts. But yeah, just drop it up, boys. If you give me a follow, I normally do. Did you teach Artan? Yeah, bro, we taught Artan how to trade. We taught Artan over in Thailand. We also did a few video calls with him before we went to Thailand as well. Yes, we've actually got a video with Artan on our YouTube as as well. And I think Artan posted a video on his YouTube. Sup, man, need trader friends. If you need trader friends, bro, you guys watching this YouTube, you man were there. Come on. Yeah, that's us, bro. We've got a little day in the life that he recorded for us, actually. What G? But yeah. Need trader friends. Bro, jump in the Discord, man. There's 7,000. There's more than 7,800 people in there. Accept request, bro. On what? Accept request on what? What are you adding me on? The fuck? Turns out bro's adding me on Xbox or something. What have you added me on, bro? I should be public on Tiki and on Discord. You shouted me on this, but boys, yeah, if you're still trading, guest request. Oh no, you can't join it live, bro. I'm jumping off now, bro. Anyways, I'm jumping off. But yeah, I'll speak to you, man, in a bit. Like I said, if you're in trades, give me a shout. I'm interested in mentorship. Drop me a message, S, and we'll get you signed up, my broski. Boys, love you all. Trade with care. Don't place any stupid shit before the news. Look, even still, it looks like we are going to get that manipulation move. So this is why I was saying, get one of those sells, because you don't want to see the market flip on you and then reverse. Love you all, man. Take care. Take care. What time is it? 7:30, bro. Or is it 7:30 or is it 7? It is at 6:30. Sorry, bro. It's 6:30. Sweet. See you guys then, man. Take care. Yes, Stu. Pro Clubs. Yes, Millie for the follow. What she saying? She buff or not? She buff or not? She's going to follow regardless, bro. Yeah, give me a shout, Stu. We've got to jump on that. You, man, and females. Why have all girls just joined now? What's that all about, bruv? Okay, right, people. Then love you all. Stay safe. Don't place anything stupid, because I will slap you. If you do play some stupid trades, man, I will start ignoring you. By the way, I ignore people who play stupid trades. Take care, man. Stay true. YouTube to my real people. Then you, man. Love you to fucking death. I'm gonna go chill out for a bit now. I've been sitting at this desk on my fat ass for the last few hours. I'm probably gonna go bun a zoo and then probably do a little bit of boxing. I might jump and then jump on a few pro clubs. If you boys want to jump on pro clubs, me and a few of the boys in Discord have been jumping on pro clubs the last few nights. So drop me a message if you want to start playing pro clubs with us, man. It's fucking a great laugh, banter. But yeah, give me a shout, people. Love you all, man. Again, like what I said to TikTok, don't place any stupid fucking trades, boys. There's no need for it, especially this time of day. At a day like today, huge market uncertainty as well as huge news in about, 3 hours. You, man? I love you all, man. Always, always, always.